In the quiet small town of Hallow's Edge, darkness holds a sinister secret. The night is no friend to the townsfolk, for with it comes the unthinkable, the inexplicable, the horror that lurks in the shadows. A chilling wind whispers through the deserted streets, carrying with it the echoes of a tale that has haunted Hallow's Edge for centuries. It's a tale woven into the very fabric of this town, a tale of the shadows. On the outskirts of town there exists a forest so dense, so dark, that sunlight barely penetrates its canopy. It's a place where the birds don't sing, where the animals refuse to tread. It's here, in the heart of this silent forest, where our story truly begins. Centuries ago, a man named Hallow ventured into this forest, driven by an insatiable curiosity. He disappeared without a trace, leaving behind only a chilling legend. A legend that spoke of shadows that were not merely the absence of light, but were entities of their own, entities that whispered in the wind and danced in the dark. Over the years, many have tried to uncover the truth. Some have returned, their faces pale and their eyes haunted. Others have simply vanished, swallowed by the shadows of Hallow's Edge. One such individual was Professor Amelia Hart, a scholar of the supernatural. With a spirit as fiery as her red hair and an ironclad determination, she stepped into the forest. Armed only with her knowledge and her courage, she sought to unravel the enigma of the shadows. As the sun set, she found herself in the heart of the forest, where the trees seemed to close in around her, their branches reaching out like skeletal hands. There, in the eerie silence, she heard it. A whisper, a rustle, a soft laughter that seemed to come from the shadows themselves. She turned around, but there was nothing and nobody. Only the deep, impenetrable darkness. She pressed on, her heart pounding in her chest. The whispers grew louder, the laughter more distinct. She could feel them, the shadows all around her. They were watching her, toying with her. She could feel their cold touch, their icy breath against her skin. Then suddenly, she was not alone. A figure emerged from the darkness, its form shifting and changing as if made of the shadows themselves. It was Hallow, or at least what was left of him. His eyes were hollow, his skin pale, his voice a mere echo of what it once was. He spoke of the shadows, of their power, their hunger. He spoke of how they had claimed him, twisted him, made him one of them. He warned her, pleaded with her to leave before they claimed her too. As he faded back into the darkness, the forest around her erupted into a cacophony of whispers and laughter. The shadows closed in, their icy touch seeping into her skin. She could feel them inside her, around her, becoming her. And then there was silence. So what happened to Amelia Hart? Did she escape the clutches of the shadows, or did she, like Hallow, become one of them? The truth remains hidden in the shadows of Hallow's Edge, a truth that may never see the light of day, or perhaps the truth is waiting for the next brave soul to venture into the forest. But remember, in the quiet small town of Hallow's Edge, the night is no friend, for with it comes the unthinkable, the inexplicable, the horror that lurks in the shadows, and the shadows are always watching, always waiting, always hungry.